What is going on, YouTube? Is Flopfish here. Welcome to another NHL 13 gameplay commentary, and this one's carrying off of my NHL 13 final review. It's the second period of that game, and it's actually linked. The commentary is actually related, so you can go ahead and check that out. It's in the description below. Yeah, feel free to check it out if you haven't already. And anyways, onto the core of this topic, which ties in with what I was talking about, is the fact that there's an article that was leaked saying there's not going to be NHL 14 on the Xbox One or PS4. And to me, a lot of people were up in arms right away, but am I the only one that's like really happy about that? I think I am. And the reason why I'm extremely happy about it is because all of a sudden, EA, everyone is all up in arms about EA, rushing stuff out and not putting out a quality game. And maybe that's what they feel like. They're responding to our criticism. Maybe they feel like it won't be high enough quality, or it'll be rushed if they release it right away and for the Xbox One or PS4. And to me, that's kind of just like, okay, they have an easy chance to make money, because guaranteed they're going to get 1.5 times the sales in the year of a new console, because probably half the people that buy it on the PlayStation 3 or Xbox 360 are probably going to buy it for the PS4 or Xbox One, and they have a huge chance to make money, but they're not going to. Instead, they are choosing to work on the quality of it, and that's what it sounds like for me, at least. I know a lot of people probably don't think about it like that, but I think it's probably the most accurate way to look at it, in my opinion. It's something that everyone needs to kind of sit back and take with a grain of salt and realize that, hey, all of a sudden you're not shelling out $120, $130 for a video game twice in 1 year. Or they do like something like you buy the PS3 version and you get the PS4 version. That'd be pretty cool as well. That'd be actually pretty awesome, but I don't think they'll do that. I don't expect that, but whatever. Anyways, what was I gonna say next? Yeah, so as I was saying in the NHL 13 review, the game needed tweaks. Like the momentum, the AI needed to be adjusted for the momentum. Everything needed to be tweaked for the momentum. And the reason why I'm saying that is because that's really the only complaint or only thing that's triggering all of this stuff is the momentum. And I think with the new physics engine, it should improve it a lot. Obviously, there's some stuff to worry about. I mean, like that hip check should have definitely hit. But I mean, there's a lot of stuff in this game that you can kind of tell it's already in there. Like, for example, the hitting with the left stick by running into some people. That's already in there somewhat. But and it's not extremely noticeable, but there are certain times when I notice it, and it's just like, okay, that kind of works. You can kind of see the basics of it, especially when it works in this game. It looks pretty sick, and there's some hits in this game that are really good, and I think just adjusting the whole system for it and the whole angles, as they were talking about, now all of a sudden they added a whole new element to the game in the momentum and the actual on ice physics, because they're not floating anymore. The players used to be floating, they're not. And adding that whole new kind of system in should, in my opinion, make this game really good, and I'm fairly excited for it because of that reason. But I also know it won't be perfect. Every game has flaws. No matter what game they've released, it's had a flaw in it. For example, there was the nice little toe drag goal glitch across the blue line that you could pretty much score on every shot you want with, and that was an issue in like 9, 10 on 11, I think, maybe even 12. But 12 was definitely one-timers. They addressed that in 13, and 13 is kind of the forehand, backhand, and the random shots and slap shots and stuff like that. There's a lot of goals that were like kind of weaker in it that, you really just get mad at, for lack of a better term, because they really shouldn't go in or something. And I think they're going to end up addressing it all, and it's going to look really good. And the one-touch dekes look really cool as well. The fact that you can combine dekes really easily, I think that's going to add a huge element right there. And I love the goalies in this game sometimes. Other times I hate them. Like, for example, that save. All right, I like that save because he dove. It's probably a little bit unrealistic, but I mean, in order for the game to be fun, it has to be a little bit unrealistic, and that's kind of where I am right now on it. But yeah, so I think NHL 14, the fact they aren't releasing it on the new gen consoles is going to be a really positive thing. And because they're gonna spend more dedicated time towards actually making a really good copy, like a quality game for us for the PS3 and Xbox 360, for the current consoles, that's taking a priority over money. That's kind of cool in my opinion, and it's a fairly good thing. Anyways, that pretty much does it for this other half of the commentary here. The third period will be up tomorrow of this gameplay with a new commentary, and hopefully you guys are enjoying this, and if you like this kind of idea, let me know. Anyways, as always, take it easy and peace out.